Hey everybody, welcome back to Bourbon Battles. I'm Joe.
And I'm Chad.
Hey, today's a special episode.
They're all special.
Not like, well, yeah, but this is Blind Battle Day. We're going to take two expressions of whiskey and we're going to drink them blind. Tell everybody why we're drinking blind while we're talking.
Well, you say it to me every time. I don't know why. You're going to keep asking me and I'm going to keep telling you.
Because one of these days you're going to remember. So we drink our whiskey blind because we don't give a rat's ass what's on the label. We just like good whiskey. And we want you to like good whiskey, and we're going to show you how to drink it blind. We have no idea what we're getting ready to drink, but we're getting ready to do it.
The benefits of drinking it blind.
Be right back with you.
Get it, bud.
Here we are back with you. Chad's getting ready to get in the bucket and pick out an envelope that's got two expressions of whiskey in it with another sealed envelope that has the answer keys. So we're going to evaluate these two whiskeys. And if you're looking for tasting notes, what are we going to do with tasting
You
notes?
ain't going to get them here.
You ain't going to get them here because we think we're stupid. Chad's going to shake them, make a bunch of noise right by that microphone. So you guys know what we're drinking, but we don't have any idea.
I'll give you this.
Put that right here.
This is one.
I'll start pouring that.
This is two.
One.
Pretty light, ain't it?
Yeah. Hey, while Chad's pouring that up, take a quick second to put in your memory bourbonbattlesblind.com, where you can find links to all of our social media, including Patreon, where we share battles exactly like this on Patreon. It's really fun.
Smells good.
It smells really good.
Number one does at least.
Mm-hmm. What did you do?
What?
What? It wasn't me. That smells really good too. You know what that smells like? It smells like benchmark bonded.
Maybe that's what it is.
Wouldn't that be something?
I call shenanigans if that's what it is.
It's your it's your thing.
I still call shenanigans. You've been talking to my wife.
You think she would tell me?
No.
Exactly.
She'd send you down the wrong trail, bud, just so she'd get a kick out of it.
We have peanuts in that.
Uh-oh, you know what that means, everybody.
What do you think of that? Peanuts?
Not much flavor. I don't get much flavor.
I'm not a big fan of it. Now, number two.
Pretty good drinking.
I even get citrus, and you know how I am about talking about tasting notes.
How are you?
I don't like to do it unless it's really, really prevalent. Have you had number two yet?
Can you spell that?
What? Spell what?
Prevalent.
Yeah.
Let's hear
Well, I have to have a piece of paper and pencils. Sound it out.
it.
Were you ever in the spelling bee?
I was.
Did you do good?
I
Were you
did.
state champ?
I wasn't.
Do you know who was like
Tell me.
that we went to school with? A guy named Sean. I'll tell you his last name later. Like he was going to national championships.
This smells like
Delicious.
just pure brown sugar.
It's delicious. Brown sugar, maple, butterscotch. Those are all the same notes. Caramel. It's all the same thing.
Butter.
Like, what about? Do you ever get? I can't believe it's not butter.
Only if I'm drinking Italian whiskey.
Is that like limoncello? Is that Italian whiskey? No. Do the Italians make whiskey?
No.
I didn't think so.
Neither one of them have. I don't think either one of them have very much flavor.
I actually think number two is really, really good. That surprised you? Your eyes just bugged out of your head like you never heard anything like that before.
I bet number one is benchmark bonded.
No.
Oh, it's not?
Two.
Oh, number two is benchmark bonded. That'd be something if that's what it was. I quit.
You just
This
go
is,
to the
this
house.
is my last day of the show if number two is benchmark bonded.
Be done with it.
Yeah, there's no reason to go further.
Because you're in the presence of a champion.
That's right.
Now, for those of you that don't watch all the time.
We are whiskey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Last year, when are they going to name 2023? That should be coming up any time, shouldn't it? 2022, Chad and I were named the Tag Team Whiskey Champions of the Internet.
I tell you what, bud, I'm not really digging the number one.
Well, you don't really dig number 2 either, do you?
I don't mind it. I mean, it's easier to drink. That's kind of bitey, I think. Number one.
I'm not a big fan of number 1.
But it tastes like peanuts.
Okay. It could be Jethro T. Boots.
Is that who makes it?
I don't know. You have to look it up.
It wouldn't surprise me if she did some shit like that.
Just to mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to pick?
Water doesn't help either one of them.
I say one of these is a lot better.
I'll say a little better.
You ready to pick?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. So we both picked number 2. No surprise there. So we picked this one. So you hang on to that. Don't open it yet. We'll be getting too froggy. We did not pick number 1. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond.
That's
There's
the
your
second
peanuts.
time.
There's your Heaven Hill.
That's the second time.
Yeah. So Heaven Hill, 78 corn, 12 malted barley, 10 rye, 100 proof. They say it's citrus on top of vanilla with black pepper for the tasting notes. Dumb. That's probably right off Heaven Hill's website.
Here's what it's going to get you. And this is I'll tell you why this is going to get you.
Have you already seen it?
Yes. And we did a Bottled and Bond tournament. And it was in the Bottled and Bond tournament.
This was number 1.
Right. And this one didn't make it past the first round, I don't think.
Well, that could be indicative.
Early times, Bottled and Bond.
So this one, do you know how old this bottle was? Was it Sazerac or Brown Forman?
Brown. It would be Brown Forman.
The old one.
Mm-hmm.
So this same stuff right here.
Fun fact, when Sazerac purchased the Early Times brand in 2020, they purchased the existing whiskey stocks along with the brand. They also confirmed that when production moved to 1792 Distillery in 21, the plan was to maintain the same mash bill. They're both 100 proof. They're both Bottled and Bond. We rant and rave about how good this one is, and today we picked this one.
You didn't pick it the last time we did it.
I know.
And I can't remember who that was against. Do you?
I don't care anymore.
But that goes to show you, that's why you drink whiskey blind.
And it's lunch, too. I mean, I think lunch has a big...
Yeah. I
had a bunch of Ray Ray's Youper sauce for lunch today.
Ray Ray's Youper sauce.
I did.
I don't know what that's all about.
It's the best sauce you'll ever have.
But there is 3 or 4 bottles of this in this room.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
This is now allocated.
Whatever.
I thought it was really good. Strange, right?
Yeah.
That's
it doesn't surprise me, though.
Look,
and the thing about it is, we could taste the same 2 tomorrow and be completely different.
And say a lot better on this one instead of this one. So, hey, if you don't have one of these, you probably ought to look for one. They're cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap enough.
If it's allocated now, it's probably not cheap, but...
And if you have not had this, you need to go buy one.
Yeah.
See what you think about it.
I mean, I'm a firm believer it's still the best whiskey on the market for the money, but...
It's half the price of this?
That's 2 times that I've done it blind and not picked it, so maybe, who knows? Maybe
what did you pick last time over?
Maybe my taste is just changing.
No, you picked Stonehammer.
I did.
That Kroger only release over it, which is 1792 Barton.
Yep.
So...
Which of this now is also being produced there.
Is being produced there, not at Buffalo Trace, at 1792. So that's why you drink it blind.
That's a fact.
Drink it blind, drink with your friends, drink responsibly.
Don't drink and drive.
If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl.